as most of you know, we are doing a service project for Victor's 10-year cancer-free thing in January. Did I say that? Anyway, so if you don't already know, when Victor was 23 or 24, I think, they found a tumor surrounding his heart. Just a gigantic tumor was surrounding his heart, squeezing it, and so they were finally able to figure out why he was so sick. And he did chemo. They shrank it a little bit, and then they took it out during surgery, and then they did radiation. So January 10 years ago, January 2012 marks the 10-year anniversary of his recovery, and he has been cancer-free since that last radiation treatment. Instead of bringing something, because we know all of you guys would make some things, you would bring some big dish. Instead of spending money on that, if you want to just purchase a few things, if we can just get things on sale, or if you want to donate money, I'll do the best I can to find things as cheaply as I can. That if you don't have time, or if you're too busy, or if you don't want to do it, just donate some cash, and we'll go shopping for you, and thank you. All of these are samples, and I'm posting them online on Facebook, so if you guys, if you have a minute, just go ahead and get the samples, and then, you can do it for free, so it's kind of nice. I mean, think of the things that you would need if you were making an unexpected stay in a hotel. This just makes life just a little bit easier for somebody who's just found out they have cancer. So something small that we can do to help them out, and it'll be so fun too. We'll have games and all kinds of stuff the day of. So for the basket, so that's all, it's just something, a real quick thing that somebody can just take with them to the hotel. So for the baskets, this is for somebody that's going to be staying there. It's going to have to go back to the go back and get their treatments, and then they're going to stay at the apartment. So toilet paper, just some basics for the apartments. Of course, they'll bring their clothes. They'll have a suitcase of clothes, but they won't have a laundry basket. These are things that will add up for them that we can get so cheap. I mean, especially if you guys use coupons like I do, you can get this stuff for so cheap. Like, this whole thing cost less than $5 for me. And I mean, even without coupons, pretty much, I think $7 maybe, if I didn't use any coupons. It just got on sale. Some paper towels. So you think of if you were somebody that was going to make a stay for a little while, and you also had a compromised immune system, what are some of the things that you would need? And these are all like $1, $2, $3 items, and I would say that for this whole basket, I paid maybe $15. These are things that would add up for somebody. If they just had to go in one shopping trip and buy all this stuff, it would cost them quite a bit. So if we can just, give them just that little bit of help, so they don't have to worry about, of course they're worrying about their doctor bills and everything else. Why worry about these little things, when we can provide it so easily? Anyway, I hope that helps you see exactly, what we want to do and how you can help. We'll organize and put together the baskets on the day of. So don't worry about, putting all this stuff together, buying every single thing on the list. If you see toothbrushes, just buy a bunch of toothbrushes or whatever, and then you can bring them to my house or at Scalisi's house, and then we'll organize them at the event so that we don't have to. So you don't have to do all of this on your own. You don't have to organize the baskets. We'll do that there. So, and then the next video that we'll make, I'm going to head up to the apartments and we'll let you guys see what that's like. So. Okay, here we are at the Huntsman Apartments. We're just taking a tour. There's our basket with the table. These are so nice. And this is Adrienne Wilson. Hi.
Hello. I'm the manager here at the Huntsman Apartments, and I'm also the patient coordinator up at the Huntsman Hospital. And so we have a lot of patients who come in from out of town and to be treated up at the Huntsman Hospital. They may have to stay here on average. Usually it's about 3 to 4 weeks after they get out of hospital. And so about a year ago, the hospital decided that they needed to lease an apartment building just to house some of the patients and their families, because that really adds an awful lot of stress to a family having to move from their home in Idaho or Montana or wherever they're from, and then they have to come out here and establish a life here. What patients have said is staying here, they get this kind of sense of community that they wouldn't get in a hotel. They're meeting people on the stairs, and they know they're either a caregiver or they're somebody who's going through cancer treatment, and so a lot of people have said they've really benefited from staying here. Plus we have volunteers like yourselves who are willing to make these people stay a lot more comfortable. And so our aim is to provide a very clean and comfortable home, similar to something that you would set up if you had a relative coming to stay that was going through cancer treatment. We want each of our apartments to have that feel. And so these welcome baskets that you're putting together are such a huge, huge stress reliever for these people, because when you move into an apartment first, you know what it's like. You have to have paper towels and toilet paper and all this stuff. And if it's all provided for them, not only does it help them financially and also saves them having to go out and buy it, you know, another grocery run, but it also gives them that feel that the community here is supporting them, that it's somebody, a stranger, is saying, we feel for you, you know, we feel bad that you're going through this, but here's a little something from us. And that's really what we're about here.
That's so cool.